6 a.m. Smashed my morning routine. I woke up at 4:25 at the minute, just because it gives me an extra 5 minutes to get ready and go crush my day. I'm probably going to get it back down to like 4:15 or 4 a.m. soon. If you guys don't know me, Hassan Amin Khan. Ran a door-to-door sales agency for 2 years, quit that because I hated it and it's not my long-term goals, and I went all in on my personal development. Started getting paid from the business that was sucking the life out of me, and now I'm on YouTube because it's actually something I want to do. I want to hold myself to a high standard of excellence every day and show you guys what's possible once you dial in the right habits, and kind of documenting everything that I go through and really pushing the best of our limits. But I'm going to pop you up here 1 second. I'm on my way to the mosque to go pray Fajr. You know, one of the biggest things that I battle with in the mornings is this feeling of like, I see all these like Christian or white entrepreneurs or other guys wake up, and they wake up and then they've done their morning routine and then they're in the gym within like half an hour, and because they're different, their life's different, they don't have what we have as Muslims, like praying Tahajjud, reading more Quran, then going to Fajr at the mosque. Like this will take me, I'll get into a high frequency, I'll still do my morning routine and I'll journal and I'll post some Instagram stories and I'll reply to some messages, but by the time I've woken up and the time I'm leaving the mosque, it's been 2 hours. But they won't understand the sweetness of how this feels. They won't understand the sweetness of supplicating to your Lord in the middle of the night. They won't understand. And I'm not discrediting anyone's faith. Like, I know a lot of solid Christian guys, like they read their Bible a lot. They are quite driven in their faith. Like, my mentor's Christian and they make a lot of sacrifices, but I don't think they're gonna experience the beauty that we go through every single day. Holding ourselves to this supreme standard. Like, I never used to wake up for Fajr. I thought it was optional. I thought it was like, yeah, I could just pray it when I wake up. And I used to think that Tahajjud, that's for crazy people. Or if I'm awake till 4 a.m. anyway, I'll pray it, because I used to have no discipline or structure in my life. But every single time I've made that sacrifice. Yeah, sorry, I am a crackhead. I'm drinking an energy drink at this time. Beautiful. Gonna go hit the gym after this. But every single time that I've prioritized Allah in that way, He's always prioritized me back. Because when we're less attached to this worldly life, when we signal that, yeah, we're just here temporarily, and what's more important is prioritizing our relationship with Allah, that's when He blesses us more. Because we're not showing that scarcity, we're not putting out that bad frequency, and we're turning to our Lord, the only one that can actually change our circumstance, other than the work that we do. So for so long I would always be just wrestling with this feeling of knowing I'm not doing enough in my religion, but being too scared to do anything about it. And that's why, like, I had all of the issues with my business last year, because I just pushed Allah to the back of the list. Like, it wasn't a priority for me. So it's been a major thing for me. It's changing my life. It's like the more sacrifice we give to Allah, the more He gives us back. But yeah, that's just a quick reminder. Like, we're not like everybody else. We can still prioritize our success, and our success only comes off of the back of our relationship with Allah. Other people might be given their success prematurely, but that would terrify me if I wasn't close to Allah, because then that's Him just saying that you've got the worldly life, that's it. So at each level that we go to, it's up to us to test our capability. What are we capable of? What battles can we withstand right now? And how is that going to tie into my success in the future? That's why I put myself through so much difficulty in the morning. I like sleep, but I wake up at 4:25. Sometimes I have 3 hours sleep, 4 hours sleep. Tonight I had like 5.5. And I'm not saying it's good to get less sleep. I'm just showing the element of sacrifice. Like, if I'm working all day and my tasks aren't done, I'm not sleeping. I've not earned it. Until some days I'll be so tired. If you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know there was some hard days in summer when the Fajr time was really early, but and Isha was really late. But it's the struggle that we go through that makes it worth it. Those were some of the best days of my life because I prioritized Allah. That's why I started waking up early. I started waking up early because I kept missing Fajr, and I'd been to Umrah, and I was like, what am I doing? I was getting so frustrated. So I started waking up early. I mean, that was the most recent reason. But then all the discipline came off the back of that. It was like, right, I'm waking up early, but I'm not having much sleep. Push-ups are going to wake me up. And then eventually I started adding a cold shower, and I started reading Quran after Fajr, and then I'd go out to the gym, and now I journal too. And it's like all of these good habits just stack up to the point where you understand who you are as a person because you're going through so much pain, because you're going through so much hardship, and it's on the other side of the hardship that we find success. So the hardship doesn't always mean that you're benching 700 kg in the gym. Sometimes you just need to get your sheets off in the morning and pray. Sometimes you just need to sit down and read Quran when your mind's telling you that it's a waste of time and you don't need to. Sometimes it's journaling down your thoughts and opinions for the day so that you can brainwash yourself into success instead of bottling up all up here. But what's better than journaling also is unloading it all to Allah, for sure. But yeah, I struggled with all of this my whole life. I turned away from Islam for a long time, and it's only through Islam I found peace, security, and the most success I've ever felt in my life. So if you are a Muslim guy watching this, the time that you give to Allah is never wasted time. It's the highest ROI thing you can do, because you get infinite rewards for this life. Like, He makes miracles for you you couldn't even imagine were possible. Like, I never thought I'd be running a flipping 7-figure sales agency. It's just so random, it didn't make any sense. I never thought that I'd be able to quit the life of degeneracy and sin that I was in. I never thought that I would be able to start providing for my mum now. And like, even though I'm in a financial position now where my back's against the wall and I'm gonna have to like maybe get a remote sales job just because the cash flow from the agency is slowing down, and I've just got to go into this grind. I know that it's just Allah's way of testing my resolve, testing my strength, testing my ability to perform before He blesses me again. So when you live with Allah, you start to see the opportunities and everything rather than the problems and all of the fallbacks. So truly a beautiful thing to have in your life, man. We're so blessed. We are so grateful. I'm so grateful. It's something else I wrestle with. I try to show the gratitude in my life. It's really easy for us to be ungrateful and just focus on the negative, but that's what the relationship with God does. It gives us that accountability, man. I'm so blessed. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up to the masjid now and then go hit the gym. Then I've got some calls today. People wanted to buy the training course that helped me and my sales team generate loads of revenue, but I'm looking to get out of that as soon as possible, to be honest. My biggest purpose right now is putting these videos out for you guys, spreading as much impact as possible, helping you guys and myself just transform into the absolute best versions of ourselves every single day, because that's what truly gives me purpose. That's what actually helped me with the sales team. It was watching people grow, it was watching people start stepping into that best version of themselves. That's what gratifies me. But yeah, right, the camera angle probably messed up, but I love you boys. heading into the mosque now in a second, so keep pushing. Let's have a killer day.